Good evening, Mr. Philip. You're welcome.
Yes, good evening. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome. Yeah, we are still waiting for others to join us. When is 5:08? Because we want to start keeping to time. When is 5:08? We start the class for today. So we are still waiting. Just 2 minutes. Okay, 1 minute already for them to join us. So we'll be able to start early and finish early today. Okay, I think the remaining people are going to join us during the course of the lecture. So we start now. You are all welcome, Mr. Philip and Mr. James, presenting Teachbit. You are all welcome to today's class. My name remains Akonde Tai. The tutor for graphic design for Teachbit. Um, Cohort 1. So this is our second time meeting on graphic design, the module 2. And I don't know if you can hear me very well. I've already dropped the material for today's lecture. Mr. Gift, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. So I've already dropped the material for today's lecture, which the topic is design principles and typography. We cannot have a designer, we cannot be designing without having the principles and the principle that guide it and how we want our text to be. That is the typography. We know that the design principle are the rules and guidelines that help designer create visuals that are clear, balanced, and effective in communicating a message. They are the rules that guide a designer, that help a designer to give a balanced, a clear and effective message. As we learned last week, that graphic design is um, a form of thing that you use to communicate, a design that you put together, you put text, you put column, you put object together in order to communicate better to people. They act like the foundation of good designs, ensuring that the layout doesn't just look attractive but also makes sense and is easy for people to understand. That is what design principles are for. And typography, on the other hand, is the art and techniques of arranging text so it's readable, clear, and visually appealing. It's not like maybe we just put our text like that, but it's an acts of arranging text that makes it readable, clear, and make it make sense. It is not just about using fonts. It's about how the letter, word, paragraph are styled and organized in a design, not just about putting text in a putting text in a canvas, just a design. It's about how we arrange the text, how is how the letter are, how the words and how the paragraph are styled and organized in design. So before I move forward, I think the only person that submitted his assignment for last week is Philip Ezemogo. You are the only one that submitted your assignment. Give to Oluwaseun. We are here to see your assignment, sir. We are still waiting for you to submit your assignment. And Philip, I've already marked your assignments, and there is a comment there. When you go into the classroom, you see the comment I dropped on your design. Well done. It is good. It is okay, but for the first time trying out a design um on Canva is good enough, but it is not the best yet because of the design. And thank you for actually doing that. That made me to see that we actually need this class, this design principle and typography. We need it because I think that was what was lacking in your design. Actually, that is what was lacking in your design. So we are going into it now. So I will share my screen now because I have a presentation so that we'll be able to understand the lecture more, not from just for me to just say it, because it's just about us learning what we need to know. Because without design principle, without knowing how we are going to add our text, just like maybe we are just learning Canva for learning sake, and not knowing what will help us to bring out a good design, like a professional, not just like someone that is just playing around. So I'm presenting now. So can we all see my screen? Can you just signify by a thumbs up or raising up your hand if you can see my screen? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Philip. Okay, see that everybody can see my screen. So okay, thank you. There's the confirmation now. So this is the presentation that I designed for the course for today. So our topic is design principle and typography. This is what you need to learn to know about the principle and how we are going to add our text to our design. So the first part is introduction. If you have gone through the material that I dropped already, I will have learned before now on what this particular module is talking about. So the introduction. So why design principle matters, why are we having this class today? Why does it matter? It makes design, number one, look clean and polished. It makes our design to look like, okay, wow, this person wants to communicate with me as I thought last week. This person wants to communicate with me with a design, with picture, with elements, with text, with color. Okay, now this what makes the design principle matter in that particular design is that it makes it looks clean and polished. The next one is that it communicates message effectively. Now we say don't want to communicate message by just typing alone, but want to communicate it with graphic design. What now makes that graphic design to be a good graphic design is design principle. Communicates message effectively. Makes yes, this person knows what he's designing. This person wants me to know um what he or she is telling me through this particular design. The third one is stand out in social media field, presentation or marketing material. It makes our design to stand out. To be like, wow, I love the person that is doing this. Wow, this person actually knows what he or she is doing. Let's think about it. Have you seen a flyer with too many fonts, clashing color, text all over the place? That is what happens without design principle. You see the flyer with many fonts. This person is using sans serif, this person is using pompous, this person is using monstera. What is this person saying? Many color, you are using like 10 colors in one particular design. Text are over the place, you see text here. You don't even you know, for someone to just see a design, be like, see, I don't want to even know what this person is saying. So that is what happened without design principle. So the next one here is the core design principle. Core design principle that we need to talk about the core design principle. There are four actually, and we have two other ones that are different from the design principle. We have visual hierarchy. Visual hierarchy is the first one. Visual hierarchy guides the eyes to the most important elements first. Visual hierarchy makes you to know that, okay, this particular design, this person wants me to know, this is the first thing this person wants me to know. Like, look at this particular um design now, this particular one. What's the first thing that comes to you when you see this design? The first text is that core design principle. Okay, this page now, the person that designed this wants me to know core design principle, because that is the hierarchy. That is the text that is more bold among the text here. You see this picture here, you see that, okay, this person wants me to know colors, this person wants me to know how design works, and other design that is still on this particular page. So the visual hierarchy, still talking about visual hierarchy, say use styles, color, bold text or placement to show importance. For you to show importance of something that you want you want someone to know that this is the most important thing in this particular design. You where that is where visual hierarchy comes in. Say example, on a flyer, the event title should be the biggest, the date, time, next, and extra details smaller. For a design, maybe you want to invite someone for event, for webinar, for a show, for a talk show. The first thing that should be bold in that design should be the event title. What are you calling your event? Come and let graphic design. That should be the bold one, the thing that people will, okay, yes, now I can see it. Then the date and the time. The next thing, maybe extra something, maybe the tagline will now be small. That is what makes visual hierarchy to be part of design principle. So the next one, okay, still talking about visual hierarchy, says circle the most important text when you are designing, and you just make everything, you are using one font though, and you just make everything to just be size 24. People will just be like, what am I saying? Am I reading novel? What do you want me to know in this particular place? The next part of the core design principle is balance. Say a design feels stable when elements are evenly balanced. Are we still in me? I'm coming. Let me confirm if can we can we still hear me? Okay, another person. Oh, okay, Elizabeth, you're welcome. Mr. Olaolu, you are welcome. You are welcome, sir. Okay, okay, thank you. Everybody stay here. So let me confirm that we are here. So the next one is balance. A design feels stable when elements are evenly balanced, evenly arranged, not making everything to be one side of a design. Now, imagine now, like this particular design now, there's elements here to talk about. I want to talk about graphics. There is one element in this particular side, and I just add this text here also, and just leaving this place empty. There is nothing here. That the design will not just make sense, will not just look polished, will not just look neat. It will just be like, okay, what are you doing? So we should add balance, making everything, don't crowd everything on one side of your canvas. Don't crowd everything on one side. When you're adding text one side at the left, make your design, make your your elements, make your picture to be on the other side. That bring about the balance. There is text and there is image, there is object in another side. That gives your design the uniqueness you want it to give, that makes it clean, that makes it polished, that makes it communicate effectively. And the next one I want to talk about under the core design principle is alignment. This is very important. Alignment. We have three types of alignment. That is, we have the left, the right, and the center alignment. This is very important. Everything should line up neatly. Everything should line up neatly. Everything should line up very well. Create order and professionalism. Avoid floating text that feel randomly placed. So I'm looking at Philip's design. I say that the text that you had to it was not balancing, was not in the right spot. I think you three lines were in one line, one straight line, and the other three lines were like close to the end of your canvas, which is not supposed to be. If you are using left, let everything be left. As you can see, the first part here, see that they are all the text here and even the logo, they are in one side. As you can see, they are here like this, and they need to be aligned. And Canva will help you. Still talking about the use of Canva. Canva will help you to know that if they are properly aligned. If you can see my screen, you see a line, like a red line, showing that they are equal. If it goes out of it like this, you see that this thing is not equal. This is not. There's no alignment here of the text. I think the alignment works better on the text because your design, you might want to play around with your design, but not playing around, not playing it if even though you're playing around with your object and your shape and your image, play safe. Don't just put it randomly and scatter it. Just know that you want your design to be neat. And also, if I want it to be, I think I use the three alignments in this particular design. This is for this side. If okay, this is our alignment as can. If you can remember, last week we talked about our canva, how our canvas work. So this is one the side, and we see the center. This is how it will be. If you center, if I want this design, if I want the text to be center, I'll have to bring this here. This is how it will work. But for this type of design, it will not work like this because the object is in one side already. This has already taken one side. So the text also will also have to take one side.
I'll tell you over here, ma. And anyone here, or is it the network from my end? Okay. I think she's having issues with network again.
Yeah, I think so.
Please, she will join the corner.
Can anybody hear? I can't
Ah,
hear very
sorry,
okay.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, ma'am.
I did not know that I'm not on the call again. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah,
Where did you people? Where did I run away? I'm sorry. I had no idea. Wow. I just came back to check and I saw that. Wow, I'm not in the call again. Where did you people stop hearing me, or when did I leave the call? Mr. Gift, can you help us with that? So that I will take it from there.
oh, we were talking about the alignment of the design. One side for the
Alignment. Wow,
yes.
wow, wow, wow. That's been long since I left the call. Yeah. Okay, let me continue. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I think I'll be checking back. So the I've talked about the alignment, making the text and making the text to be on one side. I think I talked about this particular page, this first page, the design principle and typography. You can see that I made it to be one side of the design, since the shape that I use as a design here is one side. So I can't make this to be center aligned. I can't. I can't do this like this. It's not, to me, it does not sit well. It does not make the design to be professional and clean enough. So I have to make it to be like this. And if, for example, all this design here is in this particular place, then this particular text and the logo will come to this side and it will be
Sorry, ma'am.
another
I can
side
hear you.
aligned. It will be
We
aligned.
can't,
Can you hear me?
so we can't see your screen. Oh. You're not sharing the screen
Hey,
Your
again.
screen, ma'am. Your screen, ma'am.
hey.
You can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry.
We can't see your screen, Mr. A. We can't see your
Okay,
screen.
so I'm sorry, sir.
All
I
right.
saw your call, Mr. James. I did not know that that is what you're calling me. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So I was saying that still on alignment. If this particular page like this now, and I design, for example, all this design is in this other side. If I want my text to be on the opposite side, I have to make it to be like this. I'll have to align it to be like this. So we should make sure alignment is very important in design. It will make it to be professional. It will make any reader and our audience to understand what we are saying. They don't need to go around. They don't need to see our design floating, our text floating around. It's usually what text actually. It makes your design to communicate very well, to make your text to communicate very well. So know about your alignment. Make all your text to align very well. So you can see this page all have to align like this. And they have to be in the same line. Canva will help you to make sure that they are aligned. You can see the thing. Can we also mention? You can see the thin red line. Can you also see my screen? Just but okay, thank you. So that's that, and we see this particular one. I have to use, because of this image. I have to use another alignment for this. So the last one, and I've already started talking about this one. I don't know that I'm teaching myself. So the last one is contracts. Contracts talks about how we place our design, the use different light and dark, big and small, bold and thin. Let me to first talk about this page. As you can see, the first talking about visual hierarchy, I use core design principle because the first time I want my audience to see this page, I want them to know that okay, they don't need to like wear their glasses or open their eyes before they know that I want to talk about core design principle. And the next thing that comes in is the core design principle listed, the four core design principle listed. I did not make it to be the same size. They are the same font, but it's not the same size. This one is 66.1 and this one is 40. That is the size of the font. So that makes your design to be balanced, that makes it um to be clear and to be readable. And I also talked about under contracts, your color. This one is very important. I'm using white background now with abstract background. I did not add anything like, imagine me using abstract background that is white, and my text, I just say that, see this text, I don't want it to be black. Let me just make it to be white. Can anyone see what I wrote there? No one can see it. That means there's no contrast there. So I or let me use another color that is close to, or even this baby pink. It will not be like, what is this person trying to do? You want to tell me that you love pink or what? So um it is not showing very well. It is not readable because anyone will see graphic design and start reading it like newspaper. No, they want to keep your graphic design simple, make it simple. No more, not too much text in it, no writing too much text like a newspaper or a document. No, make it simple and make it readable, very readable, that from distance they have seen it. So that is why I have to use black. And if you are using black or other dark background also, make sure all what will be on it will be light. Maybe you're using sky blue background. Make sure what will be on it will be um a very dark um text and object, so that we'll be able to communicate very well. So does anyone have questions so far before I move to the next part? Any question? If there is no question, let us reserve our question to the end of the lecture, because our time is going like that. Okay, the next one is color theory basics. Color theory make us to choose our color very well. Color, this particular one, and if you go to your I don't need to explain more about this color theory. It makes choose color that works well together. That is just the simple explanation of color theory. Choose color that works well together. That is just the simple explanation of color theory.
Room, I can't hear you, man. I can't see your screen. Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. She has been logged out again. I think the network from my end
Okay.
is giving issues. I'm experiencing that particular issue here too.
I think the network is bad, so I'm not here, but I'm just managing to hear.
I'm sorry again, no. This network here.
Welcome back now.
Thank you very much. My network has been showing me shaggy. I'm sorry. Now our time. You're almost
Okay.
done. Let me share my screen again. I'm sorry. Sorry everybody. I'm sorry Philip. I'm sorry Okpa. I'm sorry Gifts. I'm sorry everyone.
Okay, it's
Can
okay.
you see my okay. So I've talked about I was talking about color before. I think that was before my network. So the important thing I want us to know is on color is like knowing the colors, the color when you are working for a brand, you knowing their color. You first of all, when you want to work with a brand, you ask them for their logo. From their logo you pick their color. You ask for their text, the text they are using for their website and text they have been using. And if you want to start a new brand, maybe you want to design their logo from scratch from them, you have to know what they are about. You have to tell them, ask them what they do. From there, you go online, search for fonts because you can't just use any font for. I think we are coming to fonts. That is the next one we're talking about. You can't just use any color or any font for um any brand. Maybe a brand that is for example, let me use a tech brand like Teachbit. Now you just say that okay, you want to design their logo and just add pink to it. They'll be like, pink to a tech company. It does not sit well. So I want us to know that also. So we should um choose color that works well together when we are doing our color. Choosing a color not more than three, two, three colors for our design. Make it professional, make it neat, make our design to be clean and makes it to communicate effectively. So the next thing we are talking about is typography. The typography basics is what we are talking about here now. So this one is very important too in um part of design principle. Your font pairing, um, readability and consistent font pairing. Use two fonts maximum, but sometimes many brands will tell you that they just use one font. And the reason why some people will explain to you that you use two fonts is that maybe for the bold text and for the small text that you want to use, they say that you should you should pair fonts that works well together. And in our Canva, we explained last week on where our fonts are. Here is Teachbit is Monsterrat. We have been using Monsterrat for a while now. So this is where our font is. This is different type of fonts that you can use. They are much. Canva is good. Other tools for design, you have to go and download from outside before you can use it. But just come here and type um any any font you want to use, and it will surely give you the font you want to use. You have the handwritten, maybe you want to play around the text, you have the corporate, you have the display of your font. So it's important of it is also it's make it readable, make your text to be readable. As I said earlier, makes this particular page now, the visual hierarchy is the first thing. The first thing I want them to see is the color theory basics, and also wheel. This wheel alone make it not them to know that okay, this page, this person wants to talk about color. This person wants to talk about color pairing and others. So make your text also to be readable. That is, avoid tiny fonts, coily script, or too many effects. Avoid using like thousand or effects on it. And these are effects here. We have the shadow effect, the lift, the hollow, the splice, outline. This also works during when you are designing, but it's not for all design. sometimes if you use many effects on your text, it makes your it makes your design to be unprofessional and make it to be another thing entirely. And the third one is consistency. Yes, same font style across all your projects. Across all these pages that I've been showing you since, I've been using one font, not changing. Am I seeing the class? Okay, not changing fonts. And when you are working for a brand, when maybe you are the one that started working for them from the beginning, maintain one font that you have been using for them to design, because that is what people will see. Even as they have seen your color, you maintain the color. They are seeing your text also. They'll be like, oh yeah, this person, even without me seeing the logo, I know that this is for this particular brand. And you should also use your logo also. Consistency in all your design. So that's that about fonts. Fonts and typography basic is very important. And we know the important the core design principle that we add to text is alignment, making our text to be aligned. As you see, this particular page is centered aligned. Everything I use there, including the visual representative of text, which is this, the cap and no cap text, all are center aligned. So this also, you should know your alignment in your design. So the third one, the last but not the least, is the importance of what we have been saying since morning. The design principle, typography, the importance of it is that the first one, a design with good hierarchy, alignment, colors, and fonts looks professional. You can't do without this. This is very important. This particular module is very important. A design with good hierarchy, alignment, color, font looks professional. Then make it to be like, maybe this it give difference that okay, this person is not playing, this person is not joking. It makes it look professional. The second one, help your audience understand quickly. As I said before, make them to know that yes, okay, I understand what this person is saying. Not for me to sit down and start cracking my brain. The colors is not affecting my eyes. The color is not too much. The texts are okay, the texts are not jam-packed together. I see the first thing I want to know there is that the importance of what I've been seeing, the pages I've been seeing this since morning. This is the importance. It helps your audience understand quickly and sets you apart from beginner who just throw elements together. It makes it to be professional. It makes them to know that, oh, yeah, this person knows what he or she is doing. So um that is the importance of design principle and typography. So I have here, I want to say thank you for everyone that I've been listening. Oh, I'm still in the class. Okay, I am still here. So for your thank you for listening, and thank you for being here with me even when I will run away and leave the class for you. Thank you so much. So okay, it's time already for question and answer. So we allow that now. Is there any question from anybody before we go into the last? I think okay, that's all. So is there any question for anyone? Give Toluwashon, Philip, Okpe, Elizabeth. This is the first
Yes,
time I'm seeing
I I have a question.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you for this section. Um, the one I did, I was praising myself that I did a good job. I didn't know that
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
because they talk about the color, choice of colors, and
Yes.
I don't know if there will be maybe any day that will just start just to create from the scratch, just design, create a particular
Yeah,
design so that
we are going to do that. That would be next. I think that would be next class. I don't know.
okay, okay.
James. Yeah,
Okay.
we are going to
And
we are just talking about what we need to know before we go into the
okay.
design. But we are surely going to
Okay.
do that together.
Okay. Thank you. And I still want to just find out about, is like you say, if you want to maybe design something that you post on social media, you just click on social media and you now pick whether Instagram or Facebook, whichever one. But if you want to do a logo for somebody, where exactly do you which one do you pick to create a logo?
Okay, so to create a logo, actually, okay, let me go back. Can everyone still see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, yeah. So to create a logo, I don't think there is one particular um dimension for it, but just come here and just still type logo. See, just type logo here, and it will give you this all this. And to create, just create a blank logo. So instead of you cracking your brain on trying to know the dimension, the size of the canvas that you need to do, just come to this as I've searched like this. Just come here. Instead of you picking any template to use, just click on the blank page. It will give you a blank page. This is where you create your logo. Philip, are you still with me?
Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So this is where you create your logo. So it does not mean maybe you want to like you create your logo from here, and this is actually important, especially for logo. If you want to download it, is when you have to be careful on the logo you are creating. So I'm coming. Let me just do this for this one. So I just let me say that I just created a logo, this particular logo like this. Okay, I'm done creating it, and I'm coming. Should I do this? Let me pick this. Okay. This I just created a logo now. And know that it's not Canva is not just about you picking and doing. You do everything from scratch. I usually design from scratch. And if you don't have any templates you want to pick and you want something, just know you don't have anything in your brain yet, but you need something to like inspire you, just go to Pinterest. Pinterest is your another party when you are designing on Canva. Just go on Pinterest, type whatever you want to design. I want to design an event, a program, uh, meet our team, meet the speaker, happy weekend. Just type it, and Pinterest will give you different one. You just see it and you just create it on your Canva. So that is that about that. So when you are designing a logo, the most important thing you need to know, I'm done creating this particular logo, Mango Digitals. So I come here to download, as I thought last week that you just come here and download. So you are downloading it as PNG. The important you need to know here is that you have to download it with transparent background, so that it's not the logo will not come out as this. You download it as transparent background, and you click your transparent background and you download. Is everyone still seeing my screen? Okay, thank you. So I'm typing. Let me just put my logo so that we know. So I just save it on my file like this, and it's downloaded. As look at how it is here. If I present it here on full screen, this is what the logo looks like. But I don't want it to be like this if I'm giving it to the client. So this is it. If you put it in, you see there is no longer, it's no longer on that black this thing. There is, it's transparent now. You see the background there is black, it's transparent. So I can use this particular logo anywhere on any background. I can use it on yellow background, I can use it on red background, and it will just show this M line, Mango Digital. So that is the most important thing to know whenever you are done designing a logo. So, Mr. Philip, has that answered your question, sir?
Yes, yes, thank you. Yes.
Okay. Another question from any other.
Okay. I don't think another wants to ask question. I have one question again, please.
Okay.
If I may understand what you
Is
meant
there
by
anyone?
alignment,
Okay.
yes. Must the alignment be from the maybe the right edge, or it can even come from the left?
The left and the right.
Okay, left and the right. Okay.
Yes. We have left alignment, we have right alignment.
Okay. And
So
second, okay.
the
Okay.
only thing
And
is for text
uh,
to be on one line. For them to
okay.
be on one line.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? We have 4 minutes left. So usually Philip that did the assignment. Gifts, we have not seen your assignment. Okay, Elizabeth, we have not seen your assignment too. Are you guys still with us this class?
Yes, I'm speaking. So concerning the assignment, man, can you hear me now?
Okay.
The assignment. I want to like around during the class. So I want to know like where can I get access to the like the assignment? Is it on the group?
It's on the classroom.
Okay,
Yeah. It's on the classroom. Just any question concerning how to go about uploading it, we are asked Miss Esther. You know
okay,
Miss
ma.
Esther? Yeah, and Mr. James.
Oh,
So they will put you through on how
yes,
to go about it.
yes, sir.
Because that assignment expired, I think expired last to them yesterday. That is the deadline for submitting it. But you still have the grace to submit it because I still want to know. Because Mr. Philip submitted his own, I think, is it 2 days ago or yesterday? So and I've gone through it, I've marked it already, and I see that through the assignments, you know that what was missing was today's class. The color, the alignment, that was what was missing. Because I love the fact that he made attempt, and kudos to you, Mr. Philip. So the rest people you can also do the assignment. And we also have assignment for this particular class. Is on the material. If you go through the material, you also have another assignment. So you go through the assignment also and submit it before that. I think the submission, you see the date for the submission in the classroom also. So now give celebration well, you have two assignments that you people are owing me. So I'm
Okay,
going
ma.
to ask for it. Okay, thank you very much,
Okay,
sir.
try
And Daphne,
yes, yes.
your own is just one. Your own is just one, sir. So thank you very much. Is there any other question? Okay, Elizabeth, we have not heard your voice, so are you with us? She with us? I think I don't think she's with us. So okay, I don't think she's with us. So I think this particular class I think is recorded in case you want to, and is also on YouTube in case you want to go through it again and go through what we have learned again, and our material. So please, we should try as much as possible to go through the material before the class, but it will help us to know what you want to teach and to make us to understand more since we have already read the material that is on the book before I come and explain. So is there any other question? We only have 1 minute remaining before 6. Any other question? Okay, in
About the
the
material, we
absence
can
of
get the material.
yes, it's on the classroom. It's presently on the
Okay,
classroom.
ma.
I'll come if you can see my screen, right? So
Yes,
This is this is our classroom graphic design course. So this is the material here. Just click on display sign. You see the material. On the material, the assignment is there. So please, you should try and do the assignment. The assignment helps us to know how we are improving, what we need to learn, and how we are improving, how Teachbit is actually helping us. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Mr. Gift. Thank you, Mr.
thank
Philip. Thank you,
love you.
Miss. I have not heard your voice, but I will hope to hear your voice in the next class. So thank you, Mr. James, our anchor. Thank you so much. So we meet tomorrow for soft skill class. So please, let's be punctual. That is very important. Let's come early. Let our time be our time. Please, let's come early. And God help us in Jesus' name. So I still remain my name, Akonde Tai, the tutor for graphic design. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. We can leave the call now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.